warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Today we're gonna be talking about conjunction atau biasa disebut dengan kata hubung. What is conjunction? Its function is to connect words, phrases, or clauses. For more details, let's begin. So guys, there are many types of conjunction. Conjunction are divided into two types, as compound conjunction and complex conjunction. Compound conjunction is used to connect things that are equivalent with their phrases, words, and clauses. What does equal mean? For example, I eat pizza and meatball. The word and is the conjunction that connects pizza and meatball. It's connecting word. If it's noun, that is connecting noun. If it's clauses, that is connect clauses, connecting things that are equal. Compound conjunction are divided into two types, as coordinate conjunction and correlative conjunction. But today, we will focus on one type of conjunction, as coordinate conjunction. Let's take a look. Coordinate conjunction are part of compound conjunction that have a same function, which is to connect things that are equal in nature. Maybe you may already be familiar with coordinate conjunction, I think. And singkatannya, fun boys. What is fun boys? F is for artinya karena. A is for and, the meaning is that. And is for nor, the meaning pun atau tidak. B is for but, the meaning tetapi. O is for or, the meaning atau. Y is for yet, the meaning tetapi, it's the same. And the last S is for so, the meaning jadi atau sehingga. To make sure you understand, so guys, you have to pay attention to a note. All conjunctions have different function. Let's take a look here. And, but, and or can connect word, phrases, and clauses. Meanwhile, for, nor, yet, and so, they can only connect clauses. Okay, to make sure you understand this well, let's take a look this example. What does and the first is for. What does for mean here? Yes, karena. 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 So far it has mean untuk, but that's different. For can be preposition, in which case it mean untuk. For bisa jadi in which, but when it's a conjunction, it's mean karena. Conjunction. Conjunction karena. That's right, but for here is a conjunction. Let's look at an example. I dream about you, for I miss you. Saya bermimpi tentang kamu karena saya merindukanmu. Here, for means karena, which is equivalent to because. Jadi, I dream about you because I miss you. It's same. If you want to use the conjunction for to mean karena, you have to put comma. You have to put comma before it. That is the distinguish in from us use. Itu yang membedakannya. Ada komanya. And the next one is and. For example, Ija cooks noodle and I take it. Ija memasak mie dan saya menyicipinya. And is one of the conjunctions that can connect anything. It can connect words, phrases, and clauses. Now here is an example. The connect clauses, both of which are main clauses. Main clauses. Then and connect word can connect word. For example, my friend is beautiful and smart. Both are adjectives that connect word. How about example of the phrases? For example, my brother is a good brother and great teacher. Kakakku adalah seorang kakak yang baik dan guru yang luar biasa. Good brother and great teacher are both noun phrases. That is an example of and connecting phrases. And the next one is nor. What does nor mean? Nor is one of the negative words, which locally means pun, tidak, or something like that. Its equivalent is do, blah blah blah, not. To make sure you understand, let's look an example. They do not like me, nor do I can. Mereka gak suka sama saya pun gak peduli. What does nor mean in this context? So the origin of this process is they do not like me and I do not care. Why is the auxiliary and then the subject? Because nor is one of the negative words, so it must be inferred. The auxiliary must come first and then the subject. Then is but. But means is tetapi. Tetapi. It show a contrasting or opposite meaning. For example, I miss you, but I hate you. Saya rindu kamu, tapi aku nggak suka sama kamu. That shows something contrasting, so he used but here. And next is or. The means atau. Or here is index of choice. For example, you must come on time or I will leave you. Kamu harus datang tepat waktu, kalau enggak aku akan meninggalkanmu. So it's an example of or. And next is yet. Yet here is mean tetapi. So what is the difference with but? Tetapi. Here is guys, in terms of reading, yet and but are both the same and both indicate a contrast or something opposite. Yet can be used an adverb. The meaning is belum. Adverb artinya belum. And in conjunction artinya tetapi. So don't interpret yet as belum. Okay. If yet is used as belum, for example, when your friend asks, "Are you done?" you answer, "Not yet," which is an adverb meaning belum. Another example is, "Have you finished your homework?" Then you answer, "I haven't finished yet." Yet here is used an adverb which is always used in negative sentence like that. But yet here, but yet here is used as conjunction meaning. Eh, artinya tetapi. For example, I miss you, yet I hate you. And what the difference between yet and but? If you want to use yet here, you have to use comma here. Comma. That's the difference between yet and but. With but you don't need to put comma, but with yet you have to put comma before entering the clauses. So that's the difference between yet and but. And the last one is so. What does the mean? Yes, the mean is sehingga, sehingga atau jadi. For the example, I don't study hard, so my score is bad. Saya nggak belajar nih, makanya atau sehingga nilai saya jelek. In this case, so indicates cause and effect. If you don't do this, then you will be like that. So here, so is a conjunction. Then in the sentence, what about the sentence I am so happy? Is so use a sehingga or jadi? No, it's different. In this case, so can be an adverb or a conjunction. As an adverb, it means sangat, but as a conjunction, it means jadi or sehingga. Adverb, 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 sangat. And conjunction, sehingga sangat. Sehingga atau sangat. So here is a conjunction between two causes. As an adverb, an example is I am so happy to see you, which means saya sangat senang bertemu denganmu. Another example, why are you so angry, which is also an adverb. So you have to know the difference. That's all for me. But before we work up, let's summarize together. There are two types of conjunction, compound and complex conjunction. Compound conjunction is either coordinate and correlative conjunction. Coordinate conjunction have member, it's fun boys. That's all you need to know about the difference. So maybe that's all for me, and thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.